Wir gehen nochmal hoch. Vielleicht hat sich dadurch jetzt irgendwas getriggert. Hier ist nichts. Letztendlich haben wir ja auch schon alles gefunden, ne, in den Zimmern. Also gut, vielleicht auch nicht, weiß ich ja nicht, aber... Nee, leider nicht. Puh! Hat sich hier was Neues hinzugefügt? Nee. Warum können wir den Polizei-Dude eigentlich nicht anrufen? Das wäre doch jetzt eigentlich interessant. Ich gehe nochmal alles durch. Das ist halt ärgerlich. Aber ist auch normal in den derlei Spielen, dass man dann einfach immer wieder alles durchguckt und vielleicht irgendwo eine neue Sache findet oder so. Oh! Ich hab was überspringen. Scheiße. Tut mir leid.
I know, I'm sorry.
Verdammt!
I know, mate. I know. Listen, I want to go continue looking for him. I suggest you do the same.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, ich habe eine kleine Cutscene mit Julian übersprungen, weil ich dachte, der macht eh nur auf und fertig. Aber gut, weiter geht's. Düt, düt. Zwei Zahlen? Wen hätte er angerufen? You again. Das ist aber auch wilde.
You got a cat? You know, the Egyptians used to worship those creatures. Cats! Unbelievable. I just thought I'd pop by to see how you are, Mr. Hamilton.
During my little goose chase with the notes, I found this. It's rubies.
Why are you only just informing me of this now?
I'd completely forgotten, Detective. My head has been a total shed for the past day or two since you began accusing me of this whole thing.
Well, regardless, you do know that keeping evidence can be seen as obstruction of justice, Mr. Hamilton. You do know that, right?
That is not the case at all, and you know it's not.
Do I? I might take some persuading. There's an awful lot of evidence stacking up against you right now, Mr. Hamilton. For example, you.
Okay. Schon ein bisschen älter.
Are you even listening to me, Mr. Hamilton?
Na klar.
You can see where I'm going with this, right?
Detective, for the 100th time, I am not guilty of this. Surely the headband means something.
What are you doing?
Sorry?
Let's not play silly buggers here, Mr. Hamilton. We both know that your little friend Alex has just sent you some rather revealing imagery, shall we say?
I don't...
Oh, but you do. I was beginning to really admire your confidence, respecting the way that you were playing along, but now you're being deceitful. You're trying to trick me.
Bring them back home to me.
There it is! Too late now, though.
Okay, ich habe mich tatsächlich erschrocken.
I know who you are.
I'm sorry.
Gedeon.
Ah, Dean. I'll say this for you. You're the first of your kind that I've come across who has the guts to be so, oh, dare I say it, brave.
Where are they?
Somewhere at back of my mind, actually.
Why are you doing this?
Fun! Because it's fucking fun, that's why. Simple as. It's a delight to watch you breaking more and more as time passes. wondering what's happened to your little bones child.
Bring them back home to me.
Wrong answer! Can you imagine though if I did? Oh, here are your kids, Dean. I'll just be on my way now. What would? I'm ready for dinner. This game.
Game?
This is all a game. Have you not figured that out yet?
Jo, ich klicke.
This chase that I led you on to the way I'm mentally dissecting you. It's a game. My game. You will continue to play it.
What do you want from me?
Oh, I want you to suffer more before I finish playing, so you have some time on your side at least. Call the police if you want. That's if I even let you get through to them this time. See if they'll believe you. Anyhow! I think I'll be on my way now. Toodaloo! Oh, look, you must be Alex with a, what was it, a W?
Oh my.
Oh, you're so cute, aren't ya?
Leave her alone.
Shut up! Lucky I let you live. Oh, by the way, I know all about the photos that you just sent to Dean. I know everything. I am everything!
Please leave now, sir.
Be seeing you.
Okay.
Alex.
Habe ich mir eigentlich schon gedacht, aber, also dass das Gedeon ist. Aber wie lösen wir das jetzt?
Alex, what the hell is going on?
Do you have a cat?
Yes. Why?
Oh, I don't like the viscosity of this. I'm allergic to cats, and if I'm near them, I go all bulbous.
And we don't want you going all bulbous now, do we?
Oh, we do not. How can I help you if I'm bulbous? Think.
Right, well, now you're comfortable. Please tell me what you know. What is the deal with this photo?
Good question. If I'm honest, I'm not even sure myself. I've never come across anything like that in all my years of...
Hacking?
You're not going to let that drop, are you? It's not hacking. I prefer the term knowledge siphoning.
Yeah, and I prefer not to have the men in black kicking in my front door. Alex, please tell me what you know. Who is this Gedeon? Who is he? He can't be a... He's not a time traveller.
I don't think so. He's not human.
So, alien?
Exactly. See, I told you they weren't all green. He seems to have a lifespan that lasts for centuries. He might even be older than the human race. Perhaps even the planet.
Jesus Christ.
Possibly. Who knows?
What do the government know about this? Why are they keeping this a secret? What do they intend to do?
What they intend to do is keep it, or him, away from public knowledge. If they know that the public knows about the existence of Gedeon, then their powers become nothing. Their rulings and orders become the equivalent of using a sausage as a hammer.
A sausage as a hammer?
You know what I mean. I meant that it's not obvious. Just stop it.
I know exactly what you meant. You're talking about using a sausage as a hammer. Would you like a cup of tea, actually? I'm using hot water as a base.
Water, see, that's the one. Do you know that they could literally poison us all by putting a neurotoxin in the water main?
Fascinating.
What tea bags are you using?
These ones.
See, you know nothing. Do you know that they release millions and millions of plastics? Each tea bag contains 11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. And that's into each cup. Each cup!
For God's sake, do you want a cup of tea or not? Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
This is overacting, ey.
11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. That's a lot, isn't it? And eventually it keeps building up until there's a coat hanger's worth in your bloodstream.
Do you know what, Alex? You are enough to drive a man to smoking.
It's probably less bad for you than tea.
So, where do we go from here?
That's our problem, Dean. I don't know. This Gedeon, the power he has. There are two of us. Two people, two mortals. Against a god.
God. But you've just said it yourself. There are two of us, one of him. You know what? A few days ago, I had nobody on my side. Nobody. And now, here you are, helping. This means a lot.
Just the two of us. Was zum Teufel?
So, where's he from? Where is he?
At this moment, I don't know. Although that's a lie, really. I do have my suspicions.
I'm listening.
As I'm convinced that he's not from our world, then the only logical conclusion is that he's from somewhere
Else.
out there.
Okay.
He's the one who took my children, isn't he?
I'm convinced he is, yes.
Why the fuck is he prancing around like PC Plod?
Fun.
Fun. He's getting his kicks from toying with me. From trying to break me. I am not going to let that happen.
We're not going to let it.
Wait, the eclipse is tomorrow. That's when he'll do his thing. That's when he's going to extract what he needs from my children.
Huh.
That's when he's going to kill my children.
Well, at least we know where he is. Okay, think. Where is the best optimal place to receive the full effect of the eclipse? And don't think Cornwall just because it's pretty, because we know he's not there.
No.
Exactly. That is the most powerful place. Front row seats.
But how the hell am I supposed to get to the moon?
Obviously, this is a completely hopeless situation, but I do have links with NASA.
Really?
No, sorry, that was a joke.
I'm so glad you came along.
Puh. Ist alles ganz schön drüber, aber irgendwie ist es auch.
Welcome back to Merry Wine in North Yorkshire.
Hat so seinen
where
Charme.
most southerners fear to tread. Yet, here I am. I'm outside the only shop in the village, which most people would call a monopoly. But here, the money is flowing freely. I'll tell you, I've tasted their meaty baps, and they are very good. At the moment, the shop is doing a roaring trade in these special glasses, which have been designed by science to protect one's eyes from the majesty of the sun. So one can wear these and be protected from the effects of the eclipse. I am feeling safer already. Safety first. You do not want the eclipse to be the last thing that you'll see.
Okay, wir haben keine Informationen. Diesmal drücke ich es nicht weg.
I really need you right now. I mean, what do I possibly do in this situation? The police on my case. I feel at a loss. I really wish you were here. I really do wish you were here right now. You have no idea. I can't understand why you had to leave. Why? I mean, I thought we were in love, you know? I really wish you were here. I really do. Mind you, all you're puffing about with that garden. Never understood your fascination with it. It was always about the garden. Garden this. Dean, I'm doing the garden. I'm doing the garden again. I'm doing the garden!
What the?
Hell is this? Come on. Right.
There's a hole in the world. Or rather in the floor. We need to go deeper. Deeper. Oh. Okay. Cliffhanger? Oder geht's weiter? Es geht weiter. Okay, wir haben keine andere Wahl. Let's go into the tunnel.
Kind of light source in there, but I don't know where that thing leads, so I aren't going in there without some kind of backup.
Backup. Na toll.
No answer. No answer.
Verdammt.
No answer.
Warum ist sie eigentlich in Kontakt, wenn man mit ihr überhaupt nicht reden kann? Okay, wir müssen irgendwas finden. Ich weiß noch nicht genau was. Schauen wir mal. Hier ist irgendwas. Eine Lampe.
Huh. Forgot about this. Jesus, still works. Handy.
Das ist dein Backup? Das ist doch kein Backup, das ist ein Hilfsmittel. Vielleicht ist es alles, was wir brauchen.
There may be some kind of light source in there, but I don't know where that thing leads, so I aren't going in there without some kind of backup. Here we go. Let's find out just what the hell is down this tunnel. This is unbelievable.
We need to go deeper, deeper. I'm going deeper underground. Funktioniert nicht.
Alex? Yeah. You will not believe what I've just found. The only way I can describe this is Sarah's dungeon. No, not a real dungeon. Yeah. I'll call you back if I find anything. Bye-bye.
Eine Errungenschaft. Sarah's Secret. Okay. Wir können etwas suchen. Die Kisten angucken? Oh, nee. Okay, Chip. Speicherchip. Wir haben einen Laptop. Mehr können wir nicht machen. Okay, wir benutzen...
I had no idea that Sarah was going through this alone. She managed to keep all of this a secret from me for over 12 years. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that.
Okay, wir können nur raus. Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt gucken, was auf dem Speicherchip ist.
Andy and Ruby's laptop I bought for them after Sarah left. I left it in the house.
Ja, dann geh doch zurück. Mensch. Mach's doch nicht ganz so doll schwierig. Da ist ein USB-Dings dran für die Maus. Kaffee ist wichtig. Session 1 bis 8 MP3. Die letzte hat, also alles nicht mehr lesbar. Corrupted Files.
And we're
Nur die letzte.
recording now. Right. Dr. Bernard Harper with Sarah Hamilton, 21st of May 2009. Session number 8. How are you feeling today, Sarah?
No change, Dr. Harper.
No improvement since last Friday's talk?
Talking doesn't fix things. Words alone won't stop this from happening.
Okay. There it is again, this ideology that we're under threat from, and I'll quote you here, Sarah, extraterrestrial beings.
Mhm.
Now, when I say that back to you, how does that sound to you? How does that make you feel?
I know what you're doing. I get the mind games aspect of this. Trying to get in here to see where my wiring went wrong. It didn't go wrong. We seem to be going on in circles
You
here.
came to me to get to the bottom of these thoughts. I'm here to help you, Sarah. Together, we can crack this case, so to speak. But I need you to answer the questions, and only then can we begin to see if we can make progress, get some closure. I'll ask again. How does the term extraterrestrial beings make you feel?
Ist das auch
Fear.
Gedeon?
I feel fear.
And why is that? What is it about these beings that conjure up this feeling of fear inside you?
Dr. Harper, when I was 12 years old, my father disappeared. He left both me and my mother for 3 years. We had absolutely no idea where he went. No note, no clue, no nothing. He simply vanished without a trace. My father had made us all dinner that night. Pizza and chips. That was his limit when it came to cooking. I remember it like it was yesterday. As time passed, my mother and I both learnt to cope, which, as you can imagine, wasn't easy. And then one morning, 3 years later, I came downstairs ready for school, and there he was, sat on the sofa with a cup of tea in his hand, watching TV as if he had never left. He had no idea he had been away.
I'm not quite following. So your father vanished without a trace for 3 years
3 years, yes. I didn't know what to do. He was just sat on the sofa like he was every morning, as if nothing had happened. My immediate reaction was to run over to him and give him the biggest hug in the world.
Here you go, Sarah. Take a tissue.
Thank you. I hugged him forever. I asked him where he'd been.
And what did your father say?
He looked at me, confused. He insisted he'd not been anywhere, and even reminded me that he'd made us pizza and chips that previous night.
Where was your mother?
She came downstairs when she heard the commotion. The first thing she did was slap him. His face was a picture.
So, okay.
I know. Doesn't add up, does it?
There must be some kind of...
Oh, there's an explanation.
Go on.
On my 18th birthday, my dad sat me down to talk. He told me to pay full attention. Our family has always...
Go on, Sarah. I'm listening.
I'm sorry. It's just difficult to even put this into words without the inevitable judgment.
And why is it difficult for you?
Because it sounds so...
Because it sounds so... Go on.
Because it sounds so silly.
Yes. There we are. It's okay. It does sound silly. Alien beings aren't a real thing, Sarah. It's a combination of past memories and your child's mind filling in the gaps with make-believe, so that you could cope as a child with your father's disappearance. Making up these beings was your cope mechanism. And that's okay. But there comes a time when we need to let go of childish things.
No! That's not it. That's not it at all. These things have been taking our family for years.
Taking?
It's been happening to my family through the generations. They need us. They need us, so they take us for our DNA. They're dying. And they need something within our DNA to replenish their species. This is what my father was telling me. This is what happened to him. A few years before he died, he told me everything. I swear to God, it's all true. I know I sound like a lunatic, but please, for the love of God, just listen to me.
Oh, Sarah.
I think we should end today's session right here. We can try again
Why
next
won't you
week.
believe me? They're going to come back again, and I know exactly who they're coming after. My kids! Do you want proof? Here's your proof.
What is that? A scar?
It's where they implanted something in me, so they can come and take me back whenever they wish, wherever I might be. A tracking device. Imagine living with that fear.
I see. Okay, as I said, we'll continue this next week. And Sarah, please get some rest.
Two small words in the lifetime of meaning. Oh, yes, I do. Das war Triple H, der seine Stimme verstellt und so tat, als ob er Stephanie McMahon wäre. Das Drive-In-Segment.
What
Großartig.
the fuck was this? Sarah was speaking to a psychiatrist? All this talk of aliens and abductions. Sarah, how and why were you keeping all of this from me? Something's telling me that I might find something else down in that dungeon.
Alex, I found an SD card in Sarah's dungeon.
Darauf habe ich leider keine Antwort.
Sehr gut. Interesting, what was on it? She's been familiar with the stuff for years. She claims her father was taken by them. Okay. Oh my god, Dean, I'm starting to get a picture. Yeah, me too, she says. They'll be coming for the kids, Alex. Sarah was expecting this. Okay, calm down. See if there's anything else down there. It seems like that dungeon was Sarah's safe place. If I find anything, I come and speak to you in person. Okay, wir wissen also, was zu tun ist. Wieder runter. You do that. I'll be here for you, Dean. Lachender Smiley. Okay. Wir gehen wieder runter.
This torch will no doubt come in handy.
Und gucken uns um, was finden wir. Was, ein Armreif oder so? That's it?
7 metallic rings.
7, okay.
Each one engraved with what appears to be random letters from the alphabet. What do I do with these?
So ein bisschen wie bei dem Mandarin, oder? Oder auch, was ganz frisch halt ist, Shang-Chi. Und mit den 7 Armreifen, ne? Okay, wir gucken mal. Wir haben das gefunden, wir gehen damit, so war der Auftrag, ne? Wir gehen damit zu Alex. Let's do that.
Hey, Dean.